One of the biggest weaknesses a lot of businesses have is a reliance on a handful of important customers. A lot of businesses feel lucky when they sign the one or two or three big accounts. But those big accounts, those big customers, end up dominating the business. They become responsible for the majority of the revenue. They become responsible for a majority of the workload. And they become responsible for a majority of the stress. So while a lot of business owners will celebrate when they sign on a big new account, really what ends up happening is they sacrifice a lot of the independence and a lot of the maneuverability of their business to those big customers. I see a lot of businesses where the one or two big customers represent 30, 40, 50% of the total revenue for that business. If that one customer goes out of business, decides to switch to a competitor, sells the business, and the new owner wants to change things and go with a different vendor, you just lost a third, maybe even half of your revenue. How will you replace that? That kind of dependence on one or two customers will sink your business. Don't become dependent on a single customer, because that customer then becomes your boss. And the notion of being a business owner, the notion of being an entrepreneur, goes out the window. You're now essentially an employee of that one big customer. And that's not why you got into business.